What's up, guys? So I am here to talk to you about Gators. These are not alligators. These are little sleeves of material that you put in between your foot and your knee. These are commonly used in the world of mountaineering and skiing, usually in a different style that comes with your pants. I see people using these a lot, especially while guiding. Generally, every client has a pair of these with them. These are actually put on wrong many times, sometimes backwards, sometimes upside down, or sometimes both. And so I thought this video would help out people with Gators. One thing I'm going to say is that I don't have too many pairs of Gators because many of the boots I use actually have Gators built onto them. So this is kind of like my main pair. This is what we call a full Gator. I don't have any other examples to show you, but they also make half Gators, which are about this big. They would come up to about here on your leg instead of all the way up to your knee. And then they make other Gators for other things like hiking Gators, which are same sort of material, only a bit less beefy, just designed to keep mud and sand out. And then these would be considered mountaineering Gators, which are more beefy, designed to keep mud, sand, snow out. And also, in addition to keeping things out of your boots, Gators also add quite a bit of warmth to your feet, depending on the Gator. This is a really thin Gator, so it won't add too much warmth. But that is one advantage to having a Gator, is to add warmth to your feet. I used to use these on summit day all the time when my main boot was the Nepals, because I wanted to add a bit of warmth to my feet to have my toes freeze up less. And so I would use them mainly for warmth rather than keeping snow out. So Gators do have a front and a back and a right and a left. This Gator right here is my right Gator because the front of the Gator is where the Velcro is, and then we can tell by this little clasp lip thing, which looks like it fell out. There we go. It's a little buckle right here. That should be on the outside of your foot. And so I know that this is my right Gator. If I pick up the other one, I can see Velcro's in the front right here, and then this clasp is on the outside. So this is my left Gator. That's a big thing. You want the buckles on the outside. So the way how you put on a Gator, after you figured out which one, oh, it's the wrong one. So after you figured out which one is the correct side, Gators usually come with a little hook right here. First thing I'll do is open the whole thing up. If I lay it out like this, you'll see how it has a little strap right here. This strap is designed to go in the notch of your boot. Right here. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see the heel little section right there. It goes right in that notch. So it's best to step in like so. There we go. I'll move the strap to underneath the notch. Make sure it is on both sides. And then you just sort of, this Gator in particular, a lot of them have a stretchy material, so I'm going to stretch it. And then we have a little reinforcement thing right here. Pass that down, put that over it, and then I'm going to hook this on part of my shoelace, and then just close the whole thing up. Trying to line up as much of the Velcro as possible. There we go. So at the knee part, then we have this little locking system here. Other Gators may have something different. I just pull that somewhat tight around just underneath my knee. There you go, and make sure it locks. Now, a lot of people worry about these things slipping down, but they kind of don't really tend to, which is kind of interesting. But they don't slip down, and then now I have this entire section of my leg protected from whatever. And there we have it. You do the same thing on the other leg, and then you're good to go. You'll see a lot of beginner mountaineers walking around with Gators on, and another reason why is because since they're still getting used to their crampons being on their feet, sometimes they can snag the inside part of their leg, and this way you're tearing apart a Gator. I bought these things real hastily in Colorado at one point, so I think they cost me like 20 bucks. But I can stab and rip a $20 pair of Gators rather than like an $80 pair of pants. So that's why a lot of beginners and people just starting out with wearing crampons will use Gaiters. As well as if you have really baggy clothes, it helps sort of suck everything in around your leg and then keep everything looking smooth and sleek. Well guys, that's just about everything I have for Gaiters. It's mainly just how to put them on. Yeah, just do some research into what you're going for. Generally, general purpose mountaineering Gaiters are really good for lower 48. And then when you get into colder places, expedition Gaiters are sort of more what you want to go for. Those have a lot of padding, a lot of insulation, and add a lot of warmth. A lot of boots, more common to the market, like the G5s that are coming out, come with integrated Gaiters on top. And so that's why I personally don't use Gaiters all that much anymore. But they do add a lot of warmth and keep everything together and allow you to not pay as much money when you snag it with your crampons. So I hope this video helps, and if you guys enjoyed watching it, then please consider liking the video. If you like what I do here and want to support me, I just got a Patreon. The link is in the description below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.